Dinosaurs were the top predators during the Mesozoic era, often feeding on other dinosaurs as well as mammals, birds, reptiles, and fish. It's hard to envision any other creature eating a dinosaur. Dinosaurs, whether carnivorous or herbivorous, struggled to maintain their dominance because they were regularly outcompeted by larger vertebrates or preyed upon by opportunistic predators when they were young. In this video, you'll discover the 5 most dangerous prehistoric animals that, according to incontestable fossil or circumstantial evidence, ate various dinosaurs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. First on the list is the Inesuchus, an ancient crocodilian reptile believed to have been one of the top predators in its ecosystem. It is known to have hunted dinosaurs, making it one of the few creatures that preyed on dinosaurs. Some evidence suggests that the Inesuchus, a crocodile that lived in the late Cretaceous period, may have hunted dinosaurs on occasion. The Inesuchus was a large and powerful predator, with an estimated length of up to 40 feet 12 meters and a bite force strong enough to crush bones. While its diet likely consisted primarily of fish, turtles, and other aquatic prey, the Inesuchus had plenty of opportunities to munch on any plant-eating dinosaurs that ventured too close to the river's edge. Several fossils have been found with bite marks that match the teeth of the Inesuchus. This suggests that it may have attacked dinosaurs on occasion. One notable example is a fossilized hadrosaur leg bone found in Montana with clear bite marks that match the teeth of the Inesuchus. But it's not clear if these duck-billed dinosaurs were killed in an ambush or just picked over after they died. There is also evidence that the Inesuchus attacked full-grown tyrannosaurs like Apalachosaurus and Albertosaurus. If the Inesuchus did in fact hunt and eat dinosaurs, it probably did so in the manner of modern crocodiles, dragging its unfortunate victims into the water and submerging them until they drowned. Overall, there is some evidence that the Inesuchus may have hunted or scavenged on dinosaurs. However, this is likely a rare and opportunistic behavior, and the crocodile's main food source was probably aquatic animals. The next dinosaur hunted is Repenimus, which was one of the biggest mammals of the dinosaur era and used to eat other dinosaurs. Repenimus was a genus of mammal that lived during the early Cretaceous period. While it was a relatively large mammal for its time, with some species reaching up to 1.2 meters in length. There were 2 species of the early Cretaceous mammal Repenimus, Repenimus robustus and Repenimus giganticus. Researchers from the American Museum of Natural History (AMNH) in New York City and the Chinese Academy of Sciences in Beijing found the fossils of an opossum-sized mammal that lived 130 million years ago in China's Liaoning province, which is full of fossils. While cleaning the fossil of Repenimus robustus, the team discovered a small patch of bones within the rib cage, where the stomach of similarly sized living mammals would be. The dinosaur's stomach was full of the limbs, fingers, and teeth of a young Psittacosaur, which was an herbivorous dinosaur. Although adult Psittacosaurs grew to a height of around 6 feet, the baby prey was just 5 inches long, about a third the size of Repenimus robustus. Researchers knew that the dinosaur was not an embryo because it had wear marks on its teeth. This backs up the idea that the mammal hunted the dinosaur instead of stealing an egg before it hatched. They also think it was eaten in pieces because some of its bones were still joined together. Overall, Repenimus was a strong predator for its time, but it is unlikely that it was a major dinosaur predator. Instead, it probably ate mostly smaller animals. Number 3 on the list is Contractosicus, the newly discovered Queensland crocodile that ate young dinosaurs for its last meal. In Queensland, Australia, a new type of crocodile from the Cretaceous period has been found. Its last meal was a young dinosaur. The fossilized bones of a Contractosicus sauroptenos were excavated in 2010 from a sheep station near the Winton Formation, a geological rock bed that is about 95 million years old. Inside the 2.5-meter-long crocodile's stomach, paleontologists found the remains of a young ornithopod that had only been partially eaten. Even though this find was of a juvenile, many paleontologists think it could have gone after bigger dinosaurs because its skull was strong and wide. The only good news for the dinosaurs was that the Contractosicus probably only hunted them when the chance came up. It should also be noted that this discovery makes it more likely that other larger prehistoric crocodiles, like dinosaurs, also hunted dinosaurs. The next on the list is Beelzebufo, a giant prehistoric frog also known as the devil frog that hunted and ate small dinosaurs, according to paleontologists. Exceptionally large individuals of Beelzebufo ampinga, an extinct species of frog that lived in Madagascar during the late Cretaceous epoch, about 68 million years ago, were capable of eating small dinosaurs, according to an international research team led by California State Polytechnic University scientists. This conclusion comes from a study of the bite force of extant South American horned frogs genus Ceratophrys. Unlike the vast majority of frogs, which have weak jaws and typically consume small prey, horned frogs ambush animals as large as themselves, including other frogs, snakes, and rodents, explained co-author Dr. Mark Jones from the University of Adelaide and the South Australian Museum. The team estimated the bite force of the extinct frog Beelzebufo ampinga may have been up to 224 kilograms, comparable to formidable mammalian predators such as wolves and female tigers. At this bite force, Beelzebufo ampinga would have been capable of subduing the small and juvenile dinosaurs that shared its environment. While it was a large and powerful predator, with an estimated length of up to 41 centimeters and a weight of over 4 kilograms, there is no direct evidence to suggest that Beelzebufo actively hunted dinosaurs. Finally, Sanajab was a late Cretaceous snake that slithered through the regions of what is now western India. It was a relatively huge snake, estimated to reach around 3.5 meters, or 11 feet, in length. It was a dinosaur killer, but not because of its stomach contents, but because of the unusual scenario in which it was discovered while lying in the dinosaur's nest, which included many sauropod eggs and one hatchling that was thought to be a titanosaur. The paleontologist discovered that the Sanajab was constructively wrapped around one of the eggs while facing the lone hatchling within this nest. All of these convinced paleontologists that it was a nest raider, and in this case, a dinosaur murderer. Furthermore, the Sanajab could not gape its mouth wide like current pythons, which limited its diet and could explain why it would go after little hatchlings, which it could still kill without having a wider gape. This made Sanjay terrifying to dinosaurs without a doubt. While we may never know the full scope of prehistoric predator-prey relationships, the fossil record has revealed that dinosaurs were not the only prominent species of their time. These 5 prehistoric species, and many others like them, demonstrate that the Earth once had a diverse ecology of formidable predators long before humans existed. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again soon for more great facts about the natural world.